Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's Monetizer column. This is where we play through and record the first 5 or so minutes of new free-to-play games and try and have a look at the kind of user experience flow and also any monetization techniques that are being used very early on in the game. So it's not an in-depth analysis of the first 10 hours, it's just a kind of a brief taster to try and have a look at what people are doing. So let's open up our folder of games to investigate. So now we're going to have a look at Age of Gods from Glue Mobile. So let's fire that one up, start the stopwatch, see what happens. Okay, big bugbear of mine, push notifications, really don't like it before the game started. In this case I will allow it because I'm interested to see how people are using them, but I don't think it's a very good kind of initial user kind of experience tool, at least until you've played the game and know what it's about. Okay, so we've started something up. This is a game that Glue's published. It's not a game that's developed in-house. So Odyssey, Age of Gods. I guess we're gonna have to play, aren't we? Really? Doing anything? Let's do this. So obviously this is an Asian developed game. Select an avatar. Interesting, they're all quite female, aren't they? Sinclair, yeah, that's probably Sinclair. Okay. Oh good, rude words. They're going to suffer the holy rage, those chaps. This is a bit odd. You've got this kind of large text box and this overrunning the skip button. It's not really that good, is it? Anyway, okay. We've got a bit of a turn-based battle thing going on here. Loads of numbers. It's kind of interesting. The tabulation. The lines on this have these. Not really using the full width of the text box. I really have no idea what's going on here. Apart from the blue guys beating red guys. That's the rough impression I'm getting. Why are you fighting? Why am I fighting with the gods? Who am I? It's all good questions. Okay, so we've got an elemental thing going on. Okay, so she's going to tell me what's going on. Choose to skip newbie orientation if. If what? Pantheon. Okay. Oh, so there's like a slot thing going on here. Soul colour represents its quality. But okay, but what colour is good? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pick this one anyway, I suppose. Soul's going to fight off this summoned. Okay. What? I really have no idea what's going on. Doing it? This one, maybe? Okay. And the war gate. Okay. Best props. Actually, I really don't know what's going on, so this is the fact that my game character doesn't know what's going on is broadly appropriate. Tap the screen to speed up. No, so I'm not doing anything at all, really. That's completely out of my control. Oh my word, that was a weird edit, wasn't it? A weird transition. There's going to be some cards, yeah, of course. random card. Got an ordinary coat. Oh my word, forge. Into the forging heart for my equipment. A spear has reached level 2. That's jolly good. You started trading, you can get trading XP after a certain amount of time. Don't forget to claim it. Please tap on... My agility has been increased by 3 points and my intelligence has been lowered by 1. Not sure that's a very satisfying result, really. Remember, the education outcome is random, so let's just spend more to randomise it. Oh, what? The primary way to obtain silver, presumably this is silver here, one of the use kind of soft currencies. It's through cultivation. Tap on the right crops. I'm going to sow the... I'm not going to buy something. Okay, well, as tutorials go, I really do think that is one of the most confusing tutorials I have ever experienced. I have no idea what's going on there. And I think this is clearly a game that's been designed for the, I assume, the Japanese market that Glue have translated to a degree and published, but it's just that tutorial process. I'm sure for Japanese players that's how a lot of their games are, but I think as we've kind of discovered, simply it's very hard to have games that are very successful in Asian countries and in the West without a large amount of culturalisation, localisation, and even just this early flow. I mean, I've really... Obviously, this is a fairly complicated game in terms of what you're doing. You have seem to have some sort of kind of squad that you're accumulating. You're levelling them up. Obviously, there's all the item stuff that you've in the forge to you kind of improve your items. Then we've got all these. So this is like an energy system. So I've got 3 resources here. This one looks like the hard one, hard currency. These ones look probably soft ones. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Okay, but let's have just a quick look at the store, because I always like to look at stores. Okay, the first purchase doubles gold. Oh right, so that's interesting. That's another interesting thing. So even though I've downloaded this, so it's in dollars anyway, which is interesting. And it's kind of psychologically we can look, normally you start off with the smallest ones, go to the biggest ones. If this is $1, it's going to get me 60 gold. $100 is going to get me 6,600 gold, but they put them kind of the other way around. They've recommended $20. Also interesting, normally you get six bands of transactions, so we've only got 5, so we're okay. Cheapest one's $1, but then the next one up is $8, which is a reasonably big jump. Not to have anything around the $2-3 mark. I suppose that's quite an interesting retailing kind of incentive that the first purchase doubles the amount of gold. So effectively, if you wanted to spend $100, you get $200 of value. I don't think we'll do that. Let's have a quick look at some of these things that are flashing on. Oh, it's downloading something. Blessings from Gaia. What's this? Use 8 gold to get 9 to 12 gold. Why would I not do that then? And here's this is kind of interesting. You're seeing all the people and what they got. Oh no. Let's take them back to the store. So do I press that? Have I not got any gold? Probably haven't got any gold, have I? Okay, right. No, I've got. Okay, so the gold is the hard currency that I've not got any of yet. That's what we just looked at. As we go into. What's this one? This is reward box for doing activities. I've got a sword. What's the egg gonna give me? Giant dragon's lair. Can I tap on them? Okay, that's like a time based. Mail. Randomly, I've got some time potion. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a bit of everything in this game. We've got a bit of farm build, we've got a bit of RPGing, we've got a bit of squad based stuff. We're totally confused. What's the VIP status? VIP award, I get some random spirits, I can summon a blue hero. I get a perk. No, I join it. I spend money. Okay, does it tell me how much I have to spend? No, daily reward. Oh, I get daily reward if I'm a VIP user. So, so it cost me 180 gold, I'm assuming. It's quite expensive. So 180, okay, it's not that expensive, but it's going to be three of those. $3. Okay, so there we go, that's interesting game from that Glue have decided to publish in the West. Odyssey Age of Gods.